That romantic love has two stages. I was in the airport in Chicago when I met Jan, who was on her way to visit her fiancé for the weekend. When she inquired about where I was going, I said I'm going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to lead a marriage seminar tomorrow. What do you do at the marriage seminars? She asked. I try to give people practical ideas on how to work on their marriage, I replied. With a question in her eyes, she asked, why do you have to work on a marriage? If you love each other, isn't that all that matters? I know she was sincere because that was also my perception before I got married. With a question in her eyes, she asked, why do you have to work on marriage? Since neither of us has rushed for our next flight, I took time to explain to her that there are two stages of romantic love. The first stage requires little effort. We are pushed along by euphoric feelings, which I described in the previous chapter. We commonly call this stage being in love. When we are in love, we freely do things for each other without thought of cost or sacrifice. We will drive 500 miles or fly halfway across the country in order to spend a weekend together. Jen nodded approval. The person we love seems to be perfect, at least perfect for us. I quickly added, now your mother may have a different opinion. She may say, honey, have you considered blah blah blah? Jen smiled and said, yes, I've heard that lecture. In this stage of romantic love, the couple does not have to work on the relationship. They might expend great energy in doing things for each other, but they would not consider it work. They would tend to use the word delight. They feel elated with the opportunity to do something meaningful for the other person. They want to make each other happy, and they often do. However, as I indicated in chapter 1, the average lifespan of this initial stage of romantic love is 2 years. We do not stay in the euphoric stage of love forever. Actually, this is good because it is difficult to concentrate on anything else when you are in love. If you are in college, when you fall in love, your grades will likely decline. Tomorrow you have a test on the War of 1812. Who cares about the War of 1812 when you are in love? Education seems trivial. What matters is being with the person you love. All of us have known individuals who drop out of college and choose to get married because the one they love is moving to a different state and they want to go with them. If the obsession nature of the in-love euphoria ascended for the next 20 years, few of us would accomplish our educational and vocational potential. Involvement in social issues and philanthropic endeavors would be nil. When we are in love, the rest of the world doesn't matter. We are totally focused on being with each other and making each other happy. Before I got married, no one informed me that there were two stages of romantic love. I know that I was in love with Caroline, and I anticipated having these feelings toward her for the rest of my life. I know that she made me happy, and I wanted to do the same for her. When in fact I came down off the emotional high, I was disillusioned. I remembered the warnings my mother had given me, and I was plagued with the recurring thought, I have married the wrong person. I reasoned that if I had married the right person, surely my feelings would not have subsided so quickly after marriage. These were painful thoughts that were hard to shake. Our differences seem so obvious now. Why did I not see them earlier? The second stage of romantic love is much more intentional than the first stage.